Hey, we are not done with the rematch theme, not even close this week. For the as we move on in the Division One football playoff quarterfinals, Red Mountain and Brophy. Here we go again. Rematch from earlier this season, week 3, I believe it was. I believe it was week 3. Red Mountain 33-31 victors at Phoenix College. They will head back to Phoenix College again on Friday night. You tell us what's going to change. You saw Brophy last week against Chandler in that wild shootout. Are they a different team, a better team than they were even week 3?
Yeah, absolutely. Brophy's offense looks incredible. They only won by 10 points, but Chandler had some third and longs that they converted, and Chandler had a tougher time scoring, which is kind of weird to say when he scored 44
points.
But Brophy would just, they didn't have Marche Denard, their starting tailback, but they did whatever they wanted. They had Devin Allen's playing well. Clarence Clark, their number 2 receiver, is becoming a big-time threat. Marche Denard, if he comes back in this game, and Devin Allen sprained his ankle. So if both those guys play, Brophy's going to score a lot of points, I think. If those two don't, or if one of them does, or they're hobbled, then you might not see as much. But with Tyler Brugman playing well, Brophy's going to score.
Yeah, Brugman's been terrific, and the schedule has helped a little bit, but he's been terrific the second half of the season. You mentioned Marche Denard and Devin Allen. At least on Tuesday, Brophy coach Scooter Molander said Marche Denard was going to be okay. Devin Allen, they were going to try and have him run because, as you mentioned, he was in crutches after the game on Friday night. They were going to let him run for the first time on Tuesday. So his status seems a little bit more iffy than Denard. Denard, obviously a huge factor. He ran for 190-some yards against Red Mountain the first time around. Brophy also feels like they're not going to turn the ball over 3 times. 4 times? 3 or 4 times. One of those 2 numbers. And commit about a dozen penalties that they did in the first matchup. Real quick, Red Mountain. How does Red Mountain win this game?
They're going to need to be able to throw the ball, and it seems like they've really slowed down since the beginning. Against Westview, they threw it really well. Against Brophy, they did a good job of throwing the ball. They haven't shown the ability to run it consistently this year against top-notch competition. So with Drake Pierre out there, Mason Thorman, the quarterback, they're going to have to kind of find that magic again, because the last half of the season they haven't been as explosive offensively as they were before. I don't know if teams figured them out or what happened, but they're going to have to figure out a way to stay with Brophy, because Brophy's going to score and Red Mountain's going to need those points, and they're going to need to pass the ball to, I think, have a chance in this one.
Yeah, if Red Mountain can run the ball, they got a really good chance to win. That's exactly what Brophy's going to try and make Red Mountain have to do.